Hello everyone. Welcome back to our Farm and Agriculture channel. Did you know that every farming decision in the US is the result of careful consideration? From selecting crops, determining the right time to plant, to choosing farming methods, each decision directly impacts production efficiency and farmers' livelihoods. Today, we'll explore these factors and how balancing on-farm and off-farm work influences their lives. America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and the breadbasket of the world. Here, farms come in all shapes and sizes, from vast expanses of land to tiny backyard plots where every tomato has a name. Some farms specialize in a single crop, while others grow a variety. Yet, they all share one common trait: an unparalleled work ethic. You might imagine farming as endless sunshine and fresh air. And sure, those things are ever present. But farming is also about making tough choices. What to plant, when to plant, and how much to invest. These decisions are far from easy, especially when your livelihood depends on them. From my small-scale farming experience, I've learned that nature is unpredictable. Late frosts, unexpected droughts, or locust swarms can wipe you out faster than you can blink. That's why understanding the rhythm of the seasons and the lay of the land is crucial. It's about respect for the soil and what it can offer. Farming, at its core, is a gamble. You wager your time, money, sweat, and tears, hoping Mother Nature cooperates and that the market doesn't crash just as your crops are ready for harvest. The mere thought of it can break you into a sweat. One of the hardest dilemmas is deciding what to plant. Should you stick with the tried and true crops or experiment with something riskier but potentially more profitable? It's a tough call, influenced not just by personal preference but by soil conditions, weather forecasts, market demand, and government policies. And let's not forget the skyrocketing fertilizer prices. Now, let's talk about the small farmers, the backbone of rural America. These family farms often have to juggle multiple streams of income to make ends meet. Many rely on off-farm jobs to fuel their tractors and keep their families afloat. You'll find them in construction, teaching, or running small businesses. Some sell their produce directly to consumers at farmers markets or through community-supported agriculture programs. Others turn to agritourism, welcoming city folks for hayrides, pumpkin picking, or a taste of country life. Balancing two jobs isn't easy, especially when one involves unpredictable hours, hard labor, and sometimes a temperamental bull. But these dedicated individuals persevere because they love the land, cherish the lifestyle, and are committed to preserving a way of life passed down through generations. Time, dear friends, is the most valuable asset for farmers. There is never enough of it, especially when they're juggling farm work, off-farm jobs, family responsibilities, and sometimes even a social life. This time constraint makes it difficult for small farms to adopt new technologies and methods that could increase efficiency and profitability. While large-scale operations have the resources to invest in precision agriculture, robotics, and data analytics, smaller farms often rely on older equipment and instinct just as much as anything else. It's a constant balancing act, and one of the greatest challenges small farms face today. To survive in an increasingly competitive agricultural landscape, they need to work smarter, not harder. Now, let's talk about the role of the government. Like it or not, government policies have a significant impact on the lives of American farmers. From crop subsidies and trade agreements to environmental regulations and rural development programs, what happens in Washington can determine whether a farm succeeds or fails. Some believe the government should stay out of agriculture and let the free market dictate the fate of American farming. Others argue that the government has a responsibility to support farmers, especially small family farms, ensuring a stable, affordable food supply for the nation. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. However, one thing is certain: farmers need to have a voice in the halls of power. They need to tell their stories, share their challenges, and make sure policymakers understand the real-world impact of their decisions. So, how can we bridge the gap between those of us enjoying the fruits and vegetables of their labor and the hard-working farmers who bring food to our tables? The answer, dear friends, is simple: understanding. We need to educate ourselves about the challenges small farms face, from the volatility of agricultural markets to the rising costs of land, labor, and inputs. We must recognize that farmers are not just stewards of the land but also savvy business owners, constantly adapting to changing conditions. We need to support policies that promote fair trade, sustainable agriculture, and rural economic development. And we must be willing to pay a fair price for the food that sustains us. Because when farmers thrive, rural communities thrive, and our entire nation benefits. So, the next time you enjoy a juicy burger, a crisp salad, or a delicious slice of apple pie, take a moment to think about the journey your food took to reach your plate. Think about the farmers who planted the seeds, nurtured the crops, and harvested the bounty. And think about what you can do to support them. It could be as simple as buying local produce, joining a community-supported agriculture (CSA) program, or visiting a nearby farm. Or it could involve advocating for policies that support small farms, investing in agricultural research, or volunteering your time at a local farm. Every small effort helps. Because when we stand with farmers, we're not just supporting an essential industry, we're investing in the future of our food system and the health of our planet. And that, dear friends, is a cause worth fighting for. Agricultural decisions aren't just about crops and soil, they're about family, community, and policy. Let's support our farmers by understanding the challenges they face. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join us in discovering more fascinating stories.